Great Thursday. Hello, YouTube. This is Sylvia Burleson Brown coming from my channels. I'm going to put this on both of my channels. Sylvia Burleson Brown is one channel that I have, and Silks BB Be Slottin is another channel, but I think this topic is so important, even though my Silks BB Slottin is so unrelated to this topic, but because I'm a female, and for all females and even men who don't understand this information that I'm going to share today about vaginal dryness, I think it's important for people to get a better understanding and then stop making assumptions what uh, the things that people suffer from and the information that people don't even have, and they're not going to even take the time to look this up, what I'm talking about. And the reason why I'm making a video about vaginal dryness, because it's a YouTuber here, and she called herself Monica Mo Justice on YouTube. And on yesterday, March 20th, we was having a conversation with another YouTuber, Claridon 3500. And Claridon 3500 is a wonderful person that many of us came across, whether you don't agree with him. His former name was Life Machine Power, and now he have started a different channel, and he's calling himself Claridon 3500. And a lot of us YouTubers frequent his channel. He's a YouTuber, and I still call him a YouTuber. I don't know what he want to identify himself as, but I see him as a YouTuber with great potential. But he wants to design this how he wants to design it. Well, anyway, he and I, when did I don't know. It could have been about 2017, 2018, when the Canadian YouTuber, uh, Claridon 3500, when a lot of us was meeting him, and he has a large, although he's from Canada, he has a large United States um, community, and he knows he got that support here from those who live in the States and communicate through him through YouTube. Well, Monica, she's, as far as I think, I don't know that much about her. My familiarity with her is based on our the connection is Claridon 3500. And so when we was on his channel yesterday, there was a young man speaking about Life Machine had gave him the mic and the to speak, and no life, that was his channel. Life Machine gave the and didn't stop the man for what he wanted to share. And at the time, it was myself, a YouTuber, Nikki sees with Divine Perfection, this young man named Naga. Naga is the one that was talking, and Life Machine himself. And then, other people started coming up to the channel. But at the time when we began this discussion, when Naga came to Jersey first, Nikki was the first one that was there that day on Life Machine Channel. Then I came in to join, and then Naga came in to join. And Naga, it was new to me. I mean, I seen him around over there in Nikki, and because we know him from Nikki's channel, her community, what she's bringing to the world. So I don't want to go into the details of the channel. We're talking about it too much. What happened on yesterday? I just want to get to Monica Mo Justice. So, and what prompted me to put this on my channel. So when Monica and some other people came along and joined us on the panel, because they're welcome to join the panel, there was some, technical difficulty going on that was interrupting what was being said. So when Monica got up on Life Machine Channel and was sharing what she's saying, she was coming up saying all kinds of negative stuff about this man and his story and his life, what he wanted to share with us. And nobody making him. She trying to make it seem that we took advantage of his life journey for one of the things that he, because what he was saying about his story, right? And how he never shared this information, but he felt comfortable with us. Whatever the three of us had at that time that he needed, what he wanted to do, he felt comfortable to share. But as soon as Monica came up on Life Machine's panel, she started doing this mess that she always does. Like she's the one that she could give, she has the authority of what we're supposed to talk about, and whether it's food. I mean, she's just so judgmental. And she's been like this for years, ever since my encounters with her. And I have been, I've been trying to, not to get off into that mess, but I had to make my video on my own channel before I handle this some other kind of way, because I got channels too, okay? So, when she started doing this mess and try to bring in this distraction, and the negative things that she was saying out her mouth, and when we was trying to get this all straightened up, Nikki decides to tell her and tell the host of the channel what this woman has been doing all along, and what she does, and what she try to do, and how she do to feel like she's the top one, and what she say is more important than anybody else. And I mean, just this whole, wherever she's getting her spirit from, I don't know, her frequency, her energy, I don't know. But she didn't like what I did one time on some years ago on when I brought this something that happened on a different YouTuber's channel, and and uh, Jay Shine was on Life Machine's channel yesterday too. And I did some years ago when Jay Shine was a guest on another person's channel. I decided that since he was there to ask him a personal question to me, and don't nobody didn't know. And I'm one of those that I have been taught and trained before you ask people questions, I already know the answer, right? So when I asked Jay Shine what I wanted to ask him, that everybody thought what I asked him was very inappropriate, and it just blew everybody away, and they didn't know where it came from. Now, Jay Shine is a gentleman on here that I is a gentleman on here that I felt strongly enough to ask him this particular question, which it had nothing to do with Jay Shine. I just asked a question: how would he behave in a certain situation? And so when it blew up on the other channel, and Jay Sean was on Life Machine channel at the time, because I believe it was Life Machine, the channel's Life Machine, I brought it up again. Now Monica was there, and she got upset because Jay Shine felt that it was okay that the question that I asked, and it wasn't no big deal. So she want to analyze it like the people, like how the people want to attack, and everybody got their mouth open and what they want to say, and don't know anybody really, but they sure got a whole lot to say. Okay. So she want to make it her attempt because Jay Shine was saying that, well, he comfortable with me. He knows, he feel I'm cool enough that why ask the question. And she felt that it was, she had to put in her demands and felt that it was okay for her to give her opinion on what I was getting Jay Shine's opinion. And here she wants to come bust things down like I don't know what she got in her mind and who she thinks she is. Okay, so Jay Shine, you know what? I didn't do something right, and I think that's where I'm having a communication problem. And I believe in prayer and everything and giving it to God. So Father God, I feel this is so important, and I need to discuss it and put the video out here, Lord. And I want you to bless me with the words that I want to give to the world. What I'm saying about this stuff that happens on YouTube that is so ridiculous. Okay. And I want to thank you, Lord, for you to help me in my presentation and what I said, and allow it to be a blessing to many of those who's going to have the pleasure to see this video. So, as I was led before, many years ago when I just told the story about Jay Shine, and the question that I wanted to ask him, and I can ask anybody any question that I want to ask them. Is no rhyme and reason, and your mind, if you don't know what's going on with me, instead of just trying to attack me, it should have been found out why I was asking the question. And then everybody would, some people don't get no understanding here on YouTube, so they just a waste anyway. So after that happened, she decided to go on her channel and make a video about me, like she made a video. The video about that she made yesterday was not about me, but she decided to include me in that content. That there's some questions that I want to ask her, so I'm gonna put everything right on the video. And if she wants to ever talk about it, I'm open to talk about it, and she don't even have to pull the video down because I'm not offended what she took to her channel. It's not even all about that. I'm just wondering where she had got her information so where she could address me in the video that she made on March 20th. She made a video on her channel. I'm going to drop the link in here, so if you guys want to take the time to look and see what this woman said about me on her channel, then you'll have the video and you can make your own judgment, but it really doesn't matter. The video is called In 2024, Who Has Dominion Over You? With this title, how am I in her video, which she doesn't name me, but she's talking about me. Let me call you back because I'm in the middle of making this video and I got you calling me, but don't nobody see who I'm talking to while I'm making this video. So they know who you are, those who know your voice. But I'll call you back, okay? Bye. And so she decided that she wants to base her opinion. And the video is kind of confusing because she was distraught because she couldn't get out or how she wanted to say what she wanted to say. But she did want to talk about me. And the thing is, she wanted to give her opinion about what's going on with my body, my health, and my medical condition. And I'm trying to figure out that when did she see the authorization that I gave her to discuss my health on her channel? And and as I was saying, is she a medical professional that's licensed to give a diagnosis of someone's health on her channel? And I want to know, what can we do about this stuff? It's not even a deal. They can keep the video up. I'm not even looking for the video to come down because I'm not offended like that. What I want to talk about is how these people get on YouTube and they thinking they joking and they playing and they talking about people's medical conditions and think it's funny and they want to laugh about it and talk about it. And I don't feel that's the appropriate place. So if you want to go to her video and see what she said about me, that prompted me to make this video about vaginal dryness. And I'm going to try to read all this, but you could go to just Google Cleveland Clinic and look up vaginal dryness, and you can look it up anywhere because I think people need to know this information, what happens to some women and some women that has a vagina, and sometimes what illnesses can come to you as being a vagina. I mean, well, not a vagina. You as being a woman and having this. So vaginal dryness is a painful symptom that many people may experience some point during their lives. It says many people may experience it. And I didn't know that men experience it too, because they said many people. And it may happen during, and it said at some point during their lives. The symptoms can be caused by the decrease in hormone levels, breastfeeding, or certain medications. It is commonly linked to menopause. Treatment options for vaginal dryness is typically dependent on the cause. And here's a overview. And when they talk about how the vagina is normal, and they give a little snapshot of, and I'm gonna say the term what they say, which I don't agree with that. But this is somebody that wrote this article, and I can't. This is way before me. I don't even know when it was written. I'm going back or whatever. This is just something that I came across that I wanted to Google something and pick. But there's several articles, and I'm going to have a link to the CDC so you could look it up and so you could find out more information about vaginal dryness. And so we could dispel some of the myths. And what she was saying to the world, what I'm suffering from. She said it. This is what she said. She used some different words. And I was going to use the language she used, but I decided to come and approach this a different way. What is vaginal dryness? Vaginal dryness is a painful symptom that affects a person's quality of life. It can cause pain during sitting, exercising, peeing, and sexual intercourse. Normally, your vagina lining is lubricated with fluid that helps keep it thick and elastic. Vaginal dryness happens when the tissue is in your vagina are dry, when the tissues, and forgive me if I'm not saying everything correctly what I'm reading here. I'm just trying to get to the point and get this video done. Tissues in your vagina are dry, thin, and not well moisturized. This leads to discomfort, especially during sex. Vagina dryness occurs at any age. It is most common in women or people assigned female at birth. And I don't know what that means. And that's a new word that we, phrase or whatever acronyms that we're coming up with, AFABE, to justify some of this behavior that is not normally with a female that was born with a vagina, because I don't know what this means by assigned by birth. Because nowadays, with one of these presidents, I forgot, I think they said it was Barack Obama that finished the whatever had started before him about I think it was with him. I'm not sure which president, but I believe it was him because he's getting a lot of blame for this. Where he finished up where people can determine their gender identity, a parent, anybody, and they could determine it and have it on their birth certificate. So I'm not really sure about that, and I got to look up more about this, but I'll just jump to this article and pick one of the first articles. And like I said, I'm going to have a link to the CDC so you could look it up and see more information and see what they have to say about it. I'm also have this link in the description, so if you want to read this article. It says the hormone, let me get back. Sorry, let me scoot back up before I get to messing up. Vaginal dryness occurs at any age. It is common in women or people assigned female at birth. That's the acronym is FABA, during or after menopause when estrogen levels decline. The hormone estrogens helps keep your vagina lining moisturized and healthy. Lower levels of estrogen cause by your vaginal walls to become thin and dry. This is a common condition of menopause called vaginal atrophy. Many safe and effective treatments are available for vaginal dryness, which haven't been my experience. Is vaginal dryness, and I'm becoming vaginal dryness common? And I know y'all jokesters, y'all gonna be trying to say how I'm pronouncing these words, but that's not important. You guys be focused on too many stuff that is not important with the content creator is trying to provide and give to y'all. Y'all, I don't know. Like I was telling some content creators and some YouTubers, both who decide to do content or whatever they're doing with their content, and those who enjoy YouTube. It says that around 70% of people assigned female birth, AFAB, age 18, vaginal dryness can start at the age of 18 to the age 50, report problems with, these women, how they ever want to call these females, with vaginal dryness during sex, even before menopause take place. Over half experience of dryness and after menopause. Possible causes. What are the possible causes of vaginal dryness? Don't let me mess up. In many cases, vaginal dryness helps with estrogen levels decrease. Wait. Many cases, vaginal dryness happens when estrogen levels decrease. The occurs of naturally as you age or during menopause. And this is a contradiction because they said it could start as early as 18, and it's only but 17% of the people that may suffer this of all the people that, and I don't know what statistics they pulling from, but this is what they decided to do the article and not giving credit who they pull this information from. Menopause is when your menstrual period ends and you can no longer become pregnant. When estrogen levels decline, the skin and the tissue of the vulva and the vagina become thinner and less elastic, and your vagina can become dry. And it says can become dry. And it says it will. Certain health conditions or treatments for health conditions can also cause vaginal dryness. Vaginal dryness can result from breastfeeding, and I got chest feeding, and childbirth, birth controls, pills, or any form of hormonal birth control, cancer treatments, including chemotherapy, hormone diabetes medication, anti-estrogen medication treating uterine fibroids or endometriosis, certain antidepressants, antihistamines, treatment for itchy eyes and runny nose, removal of your ovaries, and they say the rectomy. I mean, the name of it, operectomy, is I guess is the procedure to remove the removal of of a woman's ovaries, or I don't know if men got ovaries, but they just making the information how to describe and who those that mainly suffer from this disease or discomfort, whatever you want to call it. I don't even know how to pronounce it, so I'm not going to give this to you. Whatever this is, syndrome, and that is an autoimmune disorder that can cause dryness throughout the body. Not being sexually aroused, using scented or perfume soap, sprays, washes all around or in your vagina. And a lot of people don't know. They be putting all kinds of stuff over this vagina thinking that we are cleaning it and it's healthy, but we're removing some natural bacteria that must be there. But we trying to make it, trying to clean it. So, so nobody wants, whatever the scent that comes from that, because the very scent comes from your vagina. Depending how healthy you are, or or what you eat, what you're pissing out that's coming in, that how food is being digested in your body. And they said if you eat asparagus, and if a woman likes asparagus, it is asparagus. Asparagus has a way of affecting women, and when they go urinate, you can smell the whatever what that asparagus gives out. And you ain't got to take my word on none of this stuff. You can look this stuff up, but y'all lazy, y'all ain't gonna be trying to look up nothing. And then you want to form your opinions and don't even know what you're talking about. Vaginal dryness is usually most apparent during sexual penetration without enough vaginal lubrication. The friction or rubbing during sexual intercourse can cause pain and discomfort. And it said it can. Take time before sex to make sure you you're fully aroused. Engage in foreplay with your partner and try to relax. Use water-based sexual lubricants can also help if you need that. Don't be using these lubricants and you don't even have vaginal dryness. You haven't even went to the doctor to see if you have that. Unfortunately, painful sex can lead to loss of interest in sex or loss of intimacy, your partner, and it also could be as embarrassing as it may feel. Discuss your symptoms with your partner or partners, whoever. I'm just saying, the women. This is not my issue. That's why I'm having a problem. I'm trying to figure out where she got my medical record, where she could make a medical opinion on her YouTube channel about the condition of my vagina. This is ridiculous. But I ain't surprised because there's more and more ridiculous stuff coming on this social media. As embarrassing as I said that. What does it? I'm doing this because y'all can read this stuff yourself. I'm just gonna give you a little bit more, but you can read it yourself if you can read. Or I think that you could put an app to this and it will read it for you. There's a lot of things that for those who or don't have the time to read. Because everybody who don't take the time to read something don't mean they can't read. And whatever reason. And there's a lot of people that can read that don't think they can. It's something whatever they had fear when they was learning how to read and what the blockage came where they, are certain ages and they don't think they could read. Without enough lubrication or friction or rubbing during sexual intercourse can cause pain and discomfort. Take time before sex to make sure you're feeling aroused. Engage in foreplay. I read all that. What does a dry vagina feels like? This is the last thing I'm going to read, and then if you want to read, I'm skipping up and you see how long this article is. But a lot of this information, I just want to address this woman talking about made a video and want to include the condition of my vagina in her video. I'm not understanding this, okay? But she was trying to clown and make jokes. But you can make no jokes about my medical, what's going on with me and my health or anybody else. And she just took privy because that's because the arrogance about her, and she don't want to be accountable for the things what she does, okay? So I'm not going to continue to read all this because I just want to make a point about what Monica feels like she got. Monica, which she wants to call herself Monica Mo Justice, and I'm seeing Monica No Justice. Anyway, I'm going to get off of this. Father God, I'm getting ready to end this video because I'm putting too much into this because someone wants to find pleasure and talk about my health condition and certain parts of my body and how healthy it is. And there's a contradiction when she's talking about me because she made a contradiction regarding my vagina. Before she wants to give her opinion about me having this. I don't know how they defined it yet. Maybe the CDC defined it, but I'm not going to go on here and define some of the things that is negative when it comes to vaginal dryness. And it's not just to women aging. Some women don't even get it. I know. I ain't never been to the doctor, not in my life. And I see the doctor, I see what they're talking about and go get myself checked all the time with them. So if anything comes up, I'll be ahead of it. But when you get vaginal dryness, it's a discomfort for you. So you go to the doctor, and that's one thing that gets checked out, and they will tell you if you have it or not. Not somebody on YouTube that feel they want to talk about it. I'm getting ready to end this video right now. I don't know how long it is. I don't even care. I just, like they said, when you want to discuss something, take it to your channel. But I'm not finished discussing it, okay? And I'm going to talk about it until I'm comfortable of talking about it. And I'm not talking about the other stuff which that she did in the video, because she did a whole lot. She tagged everybody on there, okay? But this is what she want to talk about on her YouTube channel, is what she think my health condition is. Father God, in the name of Jesus, I thank you that I could pray to you. And it's free. And I could do it any time, hour, minute, second of the day. And I know you hear when I pray with you, because I done seen what you have done in my life. And if you don't know me and don't take the time to know me and want to make stories about me and my health condition, then you are going to be telling some mistruths and lies. And I don't think YouTube allows that. So I got to find out if she doesn't stop using me as content, because she don't have the creativity to make her own content about herself, because that's what YouTube say. She wants to make and attack people because she can't control discussions. And she will never control what I say and what I discuss, especially if I'm asking how I'm feeling about a situation on a YouTube channel. Just like she was trying to say, she was asked by the owner of the channel, so was I. And he wasn't disrespectful, and no one was disrespectful about this whole situation but Monica. And no, she didn't say my name in the video, but come on, y'all. And y'all can be stupid and play dumb like y'all want to. I'm not. That's what's wrong with YouTube and some of all these discussions that we having on YouTube. And forgive me if I'm messing up your vocabulary and words what I'm saying, because sometimes this comes out and everybody messes up. YouTube is not an English platform. And for all you guys that don't have the expertise in the English language and haven't studied it, stop critiquing how we pronounce words, how we say it, how we read. You don't know what we're going through while we read, and we may, and I can tell you later on why I read like this to this day. But right now, the point is to talk about Monica and what she thinks about Mama Vagina. And that's weird. I never had this woman focus on my vagina like this woman was. And like she wants to play herself like a doctor, a medical professional, and she ain't got the credentials to talk about anything, and I didn't give her permission for her to give an opinion what she thinks, what kind of condition I'm suffering from. Y'all, I'm getting ready to go because I'm getting all hyped up. And I'm working, trying to let my emotions come up. And y'all want to talk about me not being emotional, intelligent, and all that. Screw that too. You guys are making up words and making up things to make it fit for you and what makes you comfortable. Because you think you are emotionally intelligent. The Almighty, one and only, Not these other gods that you guys have made, but the one and more only that created all of this. Knew what he was doing when he put our bodies together, and what you need to do. That if you're a woman, and I'm going to find out, do men suffer from vaginal dryness? Because I don't, I'm just want to know that she didn't create me and don't have nothing to do with it, and don't and like I said, and she is not legally a professional to be talking about what's going on with me physically. And right now, that other comment that she made, I'm gonna let that ride for right now. But it had nothing to do with how healthy or not healthy I am. And that's what I want to address. And that's what one of the things I'm going to work towards, that I feel that the Lord put me in place, that these people need to stop talking about and making videos about people's medical condition if they haven't got the authorization to discuss it. All right, y'all have a great day. I'm going to have a great day. I'm feeling better since I decided to put my opinion and send it out there to everybody, including Monica, about her behavior. And she think that, she could get a pass for whatever reason. She got that mixed up in her head. She ain't getting a pass on my vagina. And I don't know why she want to put her mouth on my vagina. I was saying it when she said it and when she called it yesterday. But I decided to go this way and use the correct word, what the medical term that has been created to use for this, instead of using the slang word, what she decided to say about my vagina on her channel. All right, y'all, continue to be blessed. However you are being blessed, because that's not my determination. Who the Lord decides He wants to bless in this world. All right, have a great day.